Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Unfortunate Love was how Balwinder disguised as a priest and entered the house in order to kill Lakshmi according to Malishka and Kiran's plan. Then while Malishka was trying to impress grandma during grandfather's birthday, her face was actually covered in the cake that she wanted to use and impress grandma, and everyone were laughing at that. So let's continue. At the Oberой's house, Durgadevi is looking at Balwinder, who is in disguise as a priest. Malishka asks Kiran if Balwinder would do their work of killing Lakshmi. Kiran says Balwinder is trapped, but he will do the work. Balwinder thinks that if he had known that Durgadevi is coming, then he wouldn't have come here. Grandma sing a song. Lakshmi says Grandma. Ahana says he should sing a birthday song. Grandma says it is grandfather's favorite song, and she sings the song. Everyone claps. Balwinder claps silently. Grandma asks if Balwinder is scared. Balwinder says, I don't know how to celebrate birthday. Rano says he should clap, and Malishka also asks him to clap. Rishi and Lakshmi cut the cake along with Grandma. Grandma is about to make Lakshmi eat the cake. Rishi says, make me eat first. Lakshmi says, first, father and father should eat it, and then the youngsters. Grandma asks Ayush to distribute the cake to everyone. Ayush comes to Malishka and gives her the cake. Malishka eats the cake and looks at Balwinder. Balwinder goes behind Malishka in the room. He asks if Malishka doesn't feel ashamed to have betrayed him and says, you did not tell me that Inspector Durgadevi has come. Malishka asks Balwinder to do the work. Balwinder says, first, ask Durgadevi to go. Malishka says, what? Then she will be doubtful that I have done this. She asks Balwinder to do his work and go from there. Balwinder says to Malishka that I will not do this work. Malishka says if I have to do the work myself, then why would I give you money? She gives him a bundle of notes. Balwinder says money and wine are my weakness. Lakshmi was my third weakness, which will go today. Malishka asks Balwinder to go, else someone would come, and Balwinder decided to go, but someone is coming there. Malishka thinks that where did I get myself trapped? Durgadevi is coming there. Malishka asks Balwinder to hide in the bathroom. Ayush brings Durgadevi and tells Malishka that she wants to use the washroom. Malishka says she has come to wash her face due to the cake. Ayush says okay, you can go, and he takes Durgadevi away from there. Malishka knocks on the door and asks Balwinder to come out. Balwinder comes out. Malishka says Lakshmi has kept puja for grandfather and for her end. Balwinder comes back to the hall. Ayush also comes there. He signals to Shalu. Rano and Neha notice it. Neha asks Rano if she should go to Ayush. Rano says the puja is going on. Even Shalu refused, and she asks her to have some manners. Malishka tells Kiran that she had to slap some money on Balwinder because he was scared. The lady constable tells her colleague that she has to go and get some call records. The constable says he also has to leave to get some lead about Balwinder. She says she would message madam and they leave. Malishka tells Kiran that the police are gone. Balwinder will do the work easily. Durgadevi comes there and sits for the puja. Balwinder's eyes blinks and he gets worried. Durgadevi eyes Malishka and reads the message. She thinks that Balwinder and his partner should not be freed. The priest asks Balwinder to give him the Afan ingredient. Balwinder asks which ingredient, and the priest says the one in the plate. Balwinder gives the priest the ingredient. The priest asks Lakshmi to bring the prasad. Karishma tells Neelam that now, what we want will happen. Lakshmi goes to the kitchen and she brings the shira and gives it to the priest. The priest checks it and says it has garlic in it. Grandma also checks it, and Neelam and Karishma pretend that they are shocked. Neelam asks that who made the prasad. Lakshmi says I made it, but I did not know how this garlic came in it. Karishma asks what do you mean? Lakshmi says why will I add garlic? I know it should not be added in the shira. Neelam asks Lakshmi not to blame others for her wrongdoings. Karishma says you have added the garlic instead of cashew nut, and Lakshmi says maybe I did a mistake. Karishma tells Grandma that they would have committed a sin instead of doing good deeds. They insult Lakshmi. Karishma says sister-in-law Neelam is very understanding and she kept some prasad separately. Lakshmi says father. Karishma says don't. Neelam tells Grandma that she will not let the puja get destroyed, and she scolds Lakshmi. She says you have tried to destroy the puja. Rishi says mom please stop. Neelam says that garlic is inauspicious during the puja, but Lakshmi added it in the prasad. Lakshmi tries to talk. Neelam asks her not to say anything. Rano says Lakshmi cannot do such mistake, and says maybe it is someone else's mistake, and Virendra asks Neelam to bring the prasad that she has made. Neelam asks Grandma to say that they would have committed a sin. Ayush says that Lakshmi's sister-in-law is saying that she has done a sin and she is not referring to Neelam. Lakshmi tells everyone that the puja will not be destroyed and says she will come back soon, and she leaves. Karishma brings another prasad and says thank you Neelam, the puja will be saved because of your maturity. Malishka and Kiran get happy seeing Lakshmi humiliated. Malishka says Balwinder is afraid and he can change his mind. She asks Kiran to go and talk to Balwinder. Kiran says if I say anything, then Neelam and Karishma would think that I am taking Lakshmi's side. Balwinder thinks that he is scared and the women are fighting over garlic. Lakshmi brings another shira. She tells the priest that she used to make prasad 2 times even in her village in case the first one gets spoiled or something happened, and that was what she did today. She made 2 of the dishes and she kept one safe. Everyone smiles. Grandma says you made shira twice. Lakshmi says I tried to talk that the puja is not spoiled yet, but nobody allowed me to talk. The priest says that Lakshmi is a savior. Virendra says even Lakshmi can undo home like Neelam, and she has kept shira just like Neelam. He says Lakshmi was scolded unnecessarily. Lakshmi says I didn't feel bad. She is a mother and she make up this house and family. Lakshmi says I remember my mother whenever Neelam mom scolded me. Virendra says now the puja would happen without any problem. Lakshmi asks the priest to keep 2 bugs, one of mommy's bug and the other of my bug. The guest praises Lakshmi to be Bhagya Lakshmi. Balwinder thinks that this should end fast so that I can go. Rishi and Lakshmi sit for the puja. The priest says the puja is completed. We should sit for the aarti, and everyone started the aarti. Grandma says that everything is done by Lakshmi without any problem, so Lakshmi will do the aarti. Lakshmi says Virendra and Neelam should do the aarti. Neelam thinks that I will not let you become great, and she asks Lakshmi to do the aarti as mommy wants it. Lakshmi says but. Neelam says you will do the aarti. Grandma asks Lakshmi if she will not listen to her mommy. The priest gives Lakshmi the aarti plate. Lakshmi calls Rishi. Grandma asks them to do the aarti together. Rishi and Lakshmi do the aarti together. Lakshmi prays to Matarani and says nobody should get any pain due to me and everyone should be happy. She prays for Rishi's long life. Rishi prays to God to make Lakshmi happy and to fulfill all of her wishes. Kiran prays to God to make Lakshmi move away from her daughter's way. Malishka prays asking God to get Rishi and her married. Neelam prays to God and says I live for my family and I will go to any length for them. Don't let anything wrong happen with them. The priest says now everyone can have the prasad. Balwinder thinks that what about the kalash? Malishka signals to Balwinder. Balwinder says now the daughter-in-law will do the kalash ritual. The priest is surprised to hear that because it is not necessary. Balwinder says to the priest that my father was a well-known priest and he tells him that you have forgotten this, so I am telling you. He recalls connecting the life wire to the power socket and he signals to Malishka. Malishka goes there and switch it on. Lakshmi holds the kalash and she falls down on the ground. Rishi holds Lakshmi and calls her, and Inspector Dorgadevi looks at the kalash and she gets suspicious. Malishka comes back to Kiran. Kiran signals to Balwinder to run. Virendra calls the doctor. Balwinder escapes from there. Inspector Dorgadevi asks that where is the other priest who was with you? The priest says maybe he ran, being afraid of the incident. Kiran thinks that thank goodness that Balwinder had gone. Rishi sprinkles water on Lakshmi's face and he asks her to open her eyes. Malishka thinks that now Lakshmi's eyes should not be opened and she should die. Shalu and Ahana ask Lakshmi to open her eyes. Virendra calls the doctor and says it is urgent. Rishi asks Lakshmi to open her eyes for him. Lakshmi opens her eyes. Rishi takes a sign of relief. Everyone is happy, while Malishka and Kiran get upset. Malishka thinks that this bad luck called Lakshmi got saved again. Grandma says God saved Lakshmi and heard our prayers. God did not let both Rishi and Lakshmi separate. Rishi asks Lakshmi. Dorgadevi comes out and checks under her car. She thinks that where did that priest vanish to? Balwinder comes to a room as told by Malishka and he thinks to jump down from the room, but he stops seeing Dorgadevi downstairs. Rishi asks Lakshmi if she is fine and he asks her. He says if anything had happened to you, then I don't know what would have happened to me. Shalu and Ahana smiles. Virendra says take Lakshmi to the room. Lakshmi says no and says the puja is still remaining. Ahana asks Lakshmi to rest. Ayush says I will check the Kalash, but Lakshmi stops him. Rishi says that he will check how the current came into the Kalash. Virendra asks Rishi not to touch it and says Durga Devi would inquire about it. Ahana says maybe Durga Devi has left. Ayush says he will call her. Lakshmi says she will wash her face and hands. She asks that where is the other priest, but the priest says that he doesn't know where he went to. Rishi asks the priest that how will the other rituals happen. The priest says I will get it done. Malishka tells Kiran that her plan failed again. She says Lakshmi will go to use the guest room washroom because it is near and Balwinder is there, and Kiran asks Malishka to go there and save Balwinder, else they will not be saved. The priest asks Grandma to get another Kalash. Grandma asks Mukesh to get another Kalash. She asks Ahana if Lakshmi is fine. Ahana says Lakshmi is fine. Grandma prays to Matarani for Lakshmi and she wished her long life. Ahana says that today, Rishi saved Lakshmi and he is taking care of her. Ayush comes out of the house and calls Durga Devi because he doesn't find her there. Ayush is about to call Durga Devi. Balwinder is in the room and he thinks of how to escape. Just then, something falls down and Ayush hears the sound and thinks that who is in the room. Alright guys, thank God that Lakshmi was saved. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to check the comment section for the link to the next update. And I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.